Well, hello, there's Darren here. I'm in the shed checking out my herb section. So a lot of these plants here I had grown to sell at the car boot, but with COVID and all that happening, I never quite got to that stage. So I decided to turn this little strip of soil into like the herbs, and it's been neglected for the last couple of years. So I need to sort it out. This is all garlic, chive. Actually, there's some seeds. I might try and collect some seeds actually. Anyway, the garlic chive. I like these, because the garlic chive is flat-leaved, and plus it's a white flower. So there's a few of that. So I need to sort that out. All the rosemary, all the thyme I grew from seed. It's looking a bit neglected, so I'll chop it back probably to about down to there, and it'll grow back again. It won't harm it. It needs a good trim. The rosemary, I'm sure I got this from when you get the ones at the supermarket for £1, and I put it in, so it's looking all right. I'm seeing this looking all right. It's been affected by the frost. It's caught the tips and stuff like that, but yeah, that'll get sorted. Got a rhubarb here. Really, I shouldn't have this in here because it's a herb, but at the time I had space, I put it in there, so I might take it out, I don't know, but it seems to like that space, and I do like my rhubarb. That's Victoria rhubarb, which I grew from seed. Chives at the back. As we know, that's not flat, that's more rounded leaf. Purple flower, loads of it at the back here. I do like it when it's coming up and it's all purple and stuff like that. And then thyme at the front here. I've got a sage here, which is quite big. Another one that was from the supermarket for £1, but it seemed to be getting affected, dying, so I might take that out and repot it. But as you know, I'm growing more herbs, so I need to sort this out, tidy it up a bit, so I can plant my herbs out. My sage, if it grows, if it germinates, the thyme and the rosemary, dill and lemon balm. So yeah, I need to sort this out. So come back when I get it sorted. Nothing better when it's all sorted, trimmed, ready for the next stage and for the season. Right, sorted. I will eventually be doing this part here. I've got flags to go down here. Some flags to go down there. I need the fence sorted. So I'll be having an area here where I can put more herbs. That's what I want herbs around here. So yeah, took all the crap out, cut back the thyme. It looks a bit dead, but hopefully it'll come back. You can you see vague signs of life? You can, sort of, somewhere. I don't know. Problem was, you see, because I left them, they grew, and then that was encroaching on that one, and then it was just a clump basically, so I haven't had much light. But the ones that were more open, which i.e. these ones here, shouldn't have that problem. As you can see, there's a lot of growth on there, so they'll come back. So if they don't come back, it's just one of them things. I've done it before. I've cut them back as hard as this, and I've come back in the pots when I had them in pots. So looking lovely. Thyme, somehow it's flowering, I don't know why. I'm seeing thyme, rosemary, but I was going to trim these back, but I'll just leave it. I'll let it be. I don't want to trim it back because then it'll start sprouting here, there and everywhere. The chive nice and tidied up. I did have some mint there. Obviously, if you've seen in my videos where I'm doing the herbs, so when it says keep the lemon balm in pots because it's like mint, well, I put a mint there, was it last year, the year before? And I mean, it's just when I had restricted the roots with bricks and that, but it didn't work. So I've ripped out as much as I could, which is all of this here, as you can see. It'll probably still pop up, but yeah, thank God. It's been like annoying as every time I walk down this path, and it it's just been encroaching. As you can see, that's how far the thyme had grew out where the mark is. So I should have just cut it back every year. I should tidy it up, but I didn't last year, and the year before I just didn't tidy it up. But yeah, it's done now, thank God. Another job sorted for the season, and like I said, I'll get this sorted, get the grass out. As you know, I'm trying to grow sage, thyme, rosemary, lemon balm, and call it dill. But I want things like rosemary and sage really for here, and chives and stuff like that, which come back every year. Like it says, lemon balm will stay in the pots. But yeah, fantastic. Really happy now. So let me know what you're growing. Send us pictures or whatever of what your herb bed looks like. What herbs do you recommend that come every year that are like really a classic one? Anyway, thanks for watching. It's bye from me. See you later. I'm in the shed.